IVM.
Hi,
You're
listening to IVM.
daily.
Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of IVM Daily, the show where IVM staffers talk about things that are going around the world and things that are going around in their mind. So today is Friday the 13th, a very, very unlucky day if you are superstitious, a very, very normal day if you're not. So Jaanam and Priyanka are joining me today. I'm Gaurav in the studio, and we're going to be talking a little bit about our superstitions and how superstitious we are. So let's start with you, Jaanam. How superstitious are you as a person?
I'd say barely.
Barely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I don't believe in the whole cat crossing your path. And
I mean, that's because you're a cat, like,
yeah, like if
psycho.
a cat is thanks. I am a cat. I like that term. I should probably change my Instagram handle to cat psycho.
That would have been...
But if a cat is crossing my path, I'll probably chase it. I'll be like, no, kitty, come here. Let me pet you. Yeah.
Catastrophic. Okay. What about you, Priyanka?
I'm not really. Like, I don't
Superstitious.
have time to be superstitious. It's like, wear the green t-shirt because, hey, this interview is going to turn out well for you. No, I've not sort of fallen in that bracket at all. Like,
Okay.
I'm not if I had a success story on the basis of only following a superstition. So I've not really put too much thought to that either.
So, I mean, like, do you guys ever... But, I mean, superstitions is not really something people do to...
Avoid the bad.
I mean, it's usually to, reassure ourselves about something or to give a bit more confidence in whatever we do. If you think about superstitions,
Right.
It's a kind of, like a faith in something, right? It's like for example, the 11-11 wish. It's something you wish at 11-11, you close your eyes and you do it and you hope for
And
the
it doesn't
best.
come true. Boom.
I mean, I always wish that the next minute be 11-12, so my wishes always come true. I'm special like that. I know, right? But
No, but then it's also very subjective. I mean, if you're saying that it's about faith and what you think stands true for you, it need not be a superstition, right? Like, it, before something very important happening to you, if you have everything in place in your mind and you have the headspace to take on anything, I think that gives me more faith than
More
anything.
confidence
Than saying that,
yeah.
hey, I need to do this to get there,
Yeah.
which is...
But that's the same thing as, like, I'm not very, very religious, but my family is, relatively religious. And, what about, praying before, a certain event? Isn't that the same thing?
But why pray specially before a certain event?
right?
right?
I'm just saying that,
If
some
you're a
people do
regular,
that, right?
if you are regular, then okay, fine.
If you're a
It's-
regular at the
it's-
temple or the church, you got the membership pass.
No, not
you're
you
gonna
don't need
get
to
it.
be. I mean, again, that's a whole different conversation where you don't need to be physically present at a temple to,
Say a prayer.
Yeah, say your prayers. But if you believe in praying every day, okay, fine. You will sort of. Your faith in something to happen and the positivity part of it will make more sense to you. But I don't believe in praying just because before I'm going into an exam or going for a big interview. Like, these are just, they're not very logical to me.
Okay. So, what... So superstitions is something that you guys don't have in your life at all.
I mean, my parents, my mom, on and off, she tells me about a couple of things, like especially the glass breaking. It's like, hey, someone's broken a glass. Something's
It's supposed to be good luck, right? If someone breaks a glass.
Yeah, but that's also the thing with such notions, right? That when something good is supposed to happen, you'll be like, you will want to believe it. It's the same thing with astrology. That, someone says that something good is going to happen in your life, then you sort of take to it.
I mean, the astrology is actually based on thousands of years of science. It's not completely random. There is some merit to it. Obviously that merit has been watered down today. Not everyone has the same kind of insight that they did when it was first.
I'm talking about the receiving end of it. So if the different approaches to it are, if you have something good lined up for you, when you go back home, you're like, yeah, you know what? I'm glad that I went for this palm reading thing because hey, there's something good lined up for me. If there's something really bad, hey, this is bullshit. Like I don't think this is happening.
It's all worth my effort.
That's not true. I mean, I've gone to palm readings where they told me bad stuff.
But did you go back to it?
Yeah, because I mean, what I want to know is that, like, okay, if this is something bad that might happen in the future, then the reason they tell you that is so you can like prepare for it, right? Like, so okay, so your health might become worse in the future. So okay, that means today what I got to do is I got to start taking care of my health.
I mean, everyone's health is going to become worse in the future. We're all dying and deteriorating.
Like, I mean, in the next
beings.
6 months or something like that.
It's all grey. I'm just saying that.
It's all grey, but I'm just saying that it's not necessary that palm readers only give good readings. Like, you know, they also can give like negative feedback to you, which will in fact then later help you like change your life.
Oh wow! So at what age are you getting married, Gaurav? What did your palm readers say?
On the next 13th, on the next Friday the 13th, and he'll turn around, look at his parents, and say no.
Okay. Let's leave my marriage aside for like 2 minutes. Okay, you aunties. First of all, I'm like almost half your age, guys, and then you guys are doing all this.
Are you really?
Okay, whatever. Let's not go into that topic now. But so I mean, when you guys were younger, in the days of the email, did you guys ever have that chain forwarding?
The email days still exist.
I mean,
forward this to 10 people or you die.
Yeah.
I never followed it. Like the more I got that, I'm like, you know what, go ahead, man. I'm still alive.
Yeah.
My parents are like, everything is fine. Who the hell are you? So I think this is not. It's debatable, right? Like when people started understanding the power of emails and today WhatsApp, people got that, hey, they can say any shit that they want and sort of get their way to viral content. And I would take it only that way.
What about you?
Me, I never, like, I'm a lazy bugger. Like, I didn't ever even forward the mails I'm supposed to forward. You know, I have to just call them and be like, listen, I have to tell you this, I have to forward this.
Kavita, take note.
I used to. I forward
now
everything.
He's working. He's a professional in a podcast company.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he has rolled up his sleeves.
Yeah, if I had any sleeves, I'd roll them up right now.
What about the shirt that you wore to office during your interview? Did it have any sort of superstition to it?
It fit, and I think that was a very important part of why I chose it. And I mean, like, because I didn't really know the kind of vibe exactly that IVM would have. Like, I mean, I knew it was a podcasting company and all, but I didn't know exactly if you know what do people wear at work? Because, you know, as I've told before, I have interned mostly at corporate places, so I came super duper corporate for my first interview, you know, with like proper shirt and tucked in and all of that stuff, and my glasses, and, you know, I was looking very smart that day. I guess. Yeah. But so all of you guys out there,
and by the way, I want to cut you here. So I was just reading up, and Friday the 13th is going to be repeated on in July 13th, which will also be a Friday. So couple of months. Yeah.
I mean, once we have like established the fact that we're not superstitious people.
Yeah.
So I mean, then that doesn't really make that much of a difference.
I'm just leaving a nudge for people and saying you never know.
In case.
Yeah.
No, I mean, regardless of you know, you guys being superstitious or not, I hope today is a normal day for you, if not lucky. You know, I hope every day is a normal day for you guys. And
what is there to hope? Like, everybody.
Some days are bad, okay?
Some days are bad, yeah.
You know, and
fun fact, it's also International Kissing Day today. So if you think your luck is bad,
this is how you can turn it around.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be like. Depends. I mean, are you the one getting kissed or the one going after kissing people?
Either way, it's a win-win situation.
If you think 13 is unlucky for you, try kissing people today.
Okay, please. Guys, don't get too excited, okay, by what Jaanam is saying. When she says people, don't go to random people and be like, chumma, de. All right? I mean,
please don't sing like that. You'll definitely not end up being lucky. Please do not sing like that.
If you want to get lucky, don't try going to random people and kissing people.
That's not what people do, anyway.
That's what Jaanam was saying to do. Go to people and start kissing them, change your luck around. You know, it sounded so
no,
like...
it didn't sound anything like that.
It had a very, very creepy vibe.
I will leave you at this. Forward this podcast to 20 people or you're gonna have super duper bad luck. And I mean it.
Jaanam means it, guys. That's
Yeah.
it. That's it.
Yeah.
Her word is law around
It's
here.
Friday the 13th, don't forget. It's spooky, it's mysterious, it's unlucky.
If people are coming and trying to kiss you, maybe it's unlucky or lucky, depending on the kind of people trying to kiss you. Anyways, guys, if you have any superstitious stories to share, our IVM handle is at IVM Podcasts. Please use the hashtag IVMDaily and tweet to us telling us about all your superstitious stories. If you want to connect with us on Instagram, my Instagram handle is Aya_G. That's spelled AYYA_G.
I will give out my Twitter handle. It's @Jaanam.
My Twitter handle is @Priyanka1091.
All right, guys, until next time. Bye.
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 He bends down to test the warm water for his bath. He comes here to quench his thirst for a hot shower and some podcasts. You can witness how he enjoys having other people talk about cool stuff in his bathroom. Indeed, it helps him with his loneliness. You can find more of his species on IVMPodcast.com, your one-stop destination where you can check out the coolest Indian podcasts. Happy listening.